Matt Bichard with REIT.com here at Prologis' headquarters in San Francisco for the 2014 Leader in the Light Working Forum. Joining me today is John Forster, Director of Energy and Sustainability with REIT Management and Research. John, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
REIT Management and Research manages several publicly traded REITs. Are there any sectors or property types where energy efficiency and sustainability poses more of a challenge?
Our biggest challenge is collecting and aggregating the data on a regular basis. I think across all of our managed assets, we collect that data and make sure it's updated. Particularly with Energy Star is our baseline point. We get the property managers involved, and we get the engineers involved and try to keep that data current. Now that's just the first step in helping make energy decisions and project improvement decisions. We also have to aggregate data such as lease information, occupancy, lease lengths, lease terms. All of that data gathering is really something that we focus on, and that's a challenge across any of the sector. So those are the focuses when we collect data across the sectors.
If you were going to highlight one current project or initiative in this area, what would it be and why?
A current initiative of ours is a combination demand response and energy awareness program that we use for a piloted set of buildings. We picked some mid-rise and high-rise properties within a demand response region to utilize Enernox demand response and efficiency insight systems. We evaluated a bunch of vendors that could provide similar services and determined that their program was the most effective to standardize across multiple assets. What the program does is it helps develop a protocol for load shedding and demand response events and earns revenue for the building. From that revenue, what we're able to do is we're able to pay for the efficiency insight services, where we hold monthly calls with that high-resolution data to identify energy reduction opportunities within each asset. We hold the calls with multiple buildings so we can learn from each other. So engineers and property managers at one building can utilize something that engineers and property managers may have implemented at another building. So every month those calls go well. We find opportunities, we identify something to go and troubleshoot or see if it's a potential savings opportunity. And then the following month we look to see in the data if those changes are being made and if they can be made. So that's a program that we look to expand as we find assets that could also benefit from that high resolution interval data.
So what do you see as the next stage or evolution in energy use practices or sustainability initiatives?
Yeah, I believe continuous commissioning is gaining more and more traction every year. As buildings start to upgrade their energy management systems to open protocol style systems, the efforts required in order to get the overlay software into their systems is going to become more cost effective. Right now, with the technology, newer buildings that can implement this type of system relatively easily are, for the most part, performing much better than the buildings that have antiquated energy management systems. As these systems get replaced with the open protocol style hardware, then the cost to overlay that software will be much more affordable.
John, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.